Ernest Hemingway was born in a small, sleepy town in Illinois in 1899, but he lived a life that was full of adventure. His mother was a quiet woman who hoped her son would share her interest in music, but young Ernest preferred to go on hunting and fishing trips with his father. When the United States entered the First World War in 1917, Hemingway wanted to become a soldier. But because of an eye problem caused while boxing at school, he had to be an ambulance driver instead. He was wounded in 1918. From 1921 to 1928, Hemingway lived in Paris, where he worked as a foreign correspondent for the Toronto Star. Hemingway's love of adventure and parties made him famous in Paris, and he met many other writers and artists. In 1928, Hemingway returned to the U.S., but he never stopped traveling. In the 1930s, he went on safari in Africa and worked as a war correspondent during the Spanish Civil War. During World War II, Hemingway was again a war correspondent and participated in the liberation of Paris. After the war, he traveled in China and then went to Cuba and continued writing. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1954. By 1960, Hemingway was very sick, and he moved back to the U.S. He died in 1961.